You know, they used to call me the Fog Man, because I would hang out in the fog and jump out at people. I used to have a lot of fun doing that when I was bored. Hello and welcome back to more Plants vs. Zombies, everybody. We're here today, obviously, this is the first of the fog levels. So what is this, the fourth of the 5 parts of the game? So we are getting the, sorry, messing with OBS. Those were the days. Oh, it's starting already. Okay, I thought there'd be more dialogue than that. Right. So, these guys are annoying. Immensely annoying. Now, there is a chance we will see a Yeti, Abominable Snowman, Bigfoot, whatever. Something of that description here somewhere. But I can't remember how high that chance is, because I think it's kind of like the rarest zombie in the game, right? It's a random chance whether you'll get it. And to be fair, a thing we get later will make that way easier. Was it as a pool level for without using a repeater? I get, during the day though, isn't it? Right, so it forces you to use mushrooms. I'm gonna go for... I guess I should take the scaredy shrooms again. Starting to back row those as per usual. We'll move on. We haven't got any screen doors or anything. That only affects peas, so isn't really useful right now. I'll take the snow pea, and I'll take I'll take a... There's no graves to remove, is there? Oh yeah, grave bust is probably a good idea, isn't it? Yeah, yeah. Is that gonna work? Hopefully it will. We'll work it out. If it doesn't... I'm assuming there'll be graves. No, I was wrong. There are no graves, so you're completely useless. Wonderful news. This does make it kind of difficult to find out what's going on, though, since we cannot actually see anything. But like I said, but luckily these don't cost anything, do they? So we might as well just start placing them down as much as we can. It's not like it doesn't cost us anything to do it, so we might as well. Go for the double layer of these. Oh dear, I put all of these in the complete wrong places. I'm gonna need to place you down like there to get enough range. There we go. Just close enough. I'll start putting down some scaredy shrooms at the back as well. Now you've gone past that. I don't know why I started placing there instead of actually trying to build like a line of defense up. That was kind of stupid of me. But we'll start moving forward, I guess. I'll start getting down the scaredy shrooms because that'll give us some decent range on the zombies that are coming. You can be dug up because you don't actually need to be there. More mushrooms, please. I keep forgetting the space bar is the hold button for the sun magnet, which appears to only work. Yeah, it's like a on-click thing, but that's going to be a really useful thing to remember. Come on, one more mushroom there. I want to get another scaredy shroom down here. Start getting down some lily pads in the middle. Nope, not you. You go there. That way we're getting decent defenses. Because the what are they called? The like water pea shrooms take a while to like come back. Oh dear God. Mystery Man's here. I really don't like him. He's a bit of a pain to deal with because he will just, if you don't, well, okay, we killed him, so it didn't matter. But what he does, he explodes. He stops in front of your your plants and then just winds up the box until it detonates. Which makes him a right pain to deal with. Let's go for a second line of scaredy shrooms. We've got the time for it. I don't think we actually need the snow pea. I might put the snow pea at the front, maybe. Might be the plan. You need to actually have a full like that. Just because that will make life a little bit easier, right, as time goes on. I say the scaredy shrooms are a great upgrade for the normal ones, just because they get the range bonus. And then, to be fair, if anything's getting that close, you're kind of in trouble anyway, right? So it's not a terrible idea. Come on, one more scaredy shroom there. Still gonna lose. Good, great, I'm gonna lose both of those, and I haven't got anything to replace them with. But let's go for some. It's stuff like this is the reason you want the snow peas. Just to help with that kind of a problem. I'm glad I remembered them. Aha! The lantern? I don't remember what this is called actually. Oh, it's the plantern, yes. Which lets us see through the fog. Right, there's no graves, so don't take the useless, what's it called? Oh, my brain. Grave buster with it. I guess that's why it's grayed out, right? Like it's saying, don't take this, there aren't any graves to use it on. We'll go, I'll keep the snow pea on me again. I'll take the plantern with us, and I mean, maybe it's worth just pushing straight for the snow peas over the scaredy shrooms. I don't know. Because I think these do the same damage as a normal pea shooter, right? But they cost like nothing. Let's do that, right? What do we actually got with us anyway? No screen doors, are there? It's the thing. Unless you've got screen doors, the fume shroom is sort of a to me. It's gonna be stuff like the rugby zombie, the footballer zombie. That's the one. That's gonna be the problem, which should be able to be solved with the snow pea as long as I pay attention to what I'm doing. Go. Right, let's just start laying down like a very front line. I'll try and put them out as far as possible because why not? Helps us deal with the zombies. Hopefully I can get all 4 of these out before the first wave comes in, but something tells me I'm going to be a little short. I really hope it's not coming down the one lane I haven't got anything on, but that should have that covered now. There we go. So we'll find out where the first zombie is soon. There. That's where it is. Good to know. Come on. More sun, please. And then we'll get a... We'll start working on line scaredy shrooms. That's what we'll do. And then I'll put the snow peas like on this line here. I should probably just get some lanterns down as well. I think I'll start trying to push this line once I have a solid defense up. There's no point doing it when I don't have that defense in place to begin with. Because it's just gonna cause problems. Alright, come on. More sun, please. Lots more sun. You can go there. Scaredy shroom there, apparently, because I want to go for the water first today, is apparently my plan. I don't know why, but that's what we're doing. Really should try and get more of these mushrooms down, because the more we get, because especially early game, because they take so long to grow, you just want that build up of sun to start with, you know? Right, that's most of the line down. You're going to start giving me actual decent amounts of sun now. That is a full line, so I will start getting these middle mushrooms in. And we'll start saving up to get the... snow peaters out. Shouldn't take too long to grab them, because these are starting to grow up, so... You know, it's not too bad once you get them started growing, but hey, what are you going to do, you know? Right, come on, one more. There we go, that's the full set of those. Now, I'm going to start placing these down anyway, just so we have them in place, but I just need the sun up. I think that might have been a rugby zombie. No, it couldn't have been. I wouldn't have killed it in time. Right, there we go. Starting to slow down the zombies coming in a lot better. Which means I can actually start placing down some lanterns as well. So let's do that there. There we go. You can actually start to see what's going on a little ahead of the field of us. Which makes life a little easier. Let's do you there. Start working down the field. So we don't need to put too many of those down, to be fair. I say putting them any further forward than that is... You can get into this line here if you want, but obviously you can't place in the fog. So, unless you're, you need to place one here and then you can push up, but there's not a massive reason to go further forward than this. It doesn't help massively at that point. I know the rugby zombies can't come down through the water, which is why I'm not worried about placing the snowshrooms there until the end. Snowshrooms, snow peas, just because they aren't needed. You aren't going to get the rugby zombies running at you from the water, so you can get away with not worrying about it. Those last two still haven't grown up. There we go. That is a full setup, full lineup. To be fair, I could start placing the scaredy shrooms for more snow feeders. They're just snow peas, aren't they? But snow peter appears to be one my brain's gone with, because that way you're dealing with, get multiple zombies, you can deal with them a bit better. So maybe that's what I'll start doing. Ooh, gold coin. I need to get that 5 grand up so I can get that extra slot. That'd be really useful. Well, this guy's not going to be a problem with how much we're going to slow him down. Yep, there he is. And he's completely harmless. Right, let's start pushing down that second line of snow feeders. Starting to get you will need to do so. Let's say the lanterns can stay there. There's no point really doing that. I suppose I could start doing like this and start pushing forwards down that center lane with these. They say they're free, so it doesn't cost me anything. And if they get destroyed, then you know, oh well. I should have started doing that earlier, really, because these things take so long to like charge up. But I wasn't thinking that far ahead. Part of me wants to put, you know, I'm going to put the scaredy shrooms here and there, because that feels like a smart plan. That way I've still got a couple of them on the front line. Just need to mow that one down to put that in. I'm going to put down a couple of, and we'll put some scaredy shrooms in the center as well. Just so we've got like that extra line of coverage. I'm missing a couple in that row, obviously, because of the lanterns. But I don't think that's going to harm us too badly. I suppose what I could do is I could place down this here, get a better look at the front. See what's actually coming out the fences, but you know, I'm not too sure how useful that's going to be. Because they'll probably get eaten pretty quickly. Although, to be fair, that might survive because of just the sheer amount of coverage we've got. I have a feeling you get pretty close. Do you know what I mean? Those guys, they just take so long, even with the snow peas, to slow them down. So if I do this, at least then I've got a bit more... There we go. Yeah. So sometimes you do have to adapt on the fly, you know, just to deal with those slightly more annoying zombies that have more health than you expect. Ah! I was wondering where you were going to come in. Because I swear you're more useful... I swear the balloons happen during the day. Now, if we got any... Yeah, there they are. We get these, like, propeller hat balloon zombies. And those pop the balloons, right? So they're just really good. In fact, I say replace the snow peas with them in this run. Those snow peas are so useful. I didn't have any with close enough money today. Okay, I'm not even at 3 grand yet. Well, we'll do same push as normal there. Although I'm starting to wonder if I even need these the sea shrooms, because we kind of have that covered anyway. I'll take the plantains. I will take, obviously, our cactuses. Kind of want to take the snow peas. Snow peas over scaredy shrooms. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. This might be a little risky, but we're gonna make a push for it. Come on, one there. Right, you go at the front. I don't need to put you... There's no point putting those down straight away. I say save the sun for the shrooms at the start. Because you could start putting these down straight away, but honestly, I'd much rather do this first. Really hope that's not in that one lane I haven't covered. It's the one risk when you're doing this. It's like it could be in the one lane you haven't got anything in. Although, maybe it just hasn't got close enough yet. It was in the one lane. It was in that lane, okay. But, luckily, not anything had really got close enough yet. I'm going to start putting down these, though. Start getting sun down that lane. You can cover the other middle one. You can see a zombie down there. I really should... This is the thing, right? I really should ignore the middle until I have the rest of this filled up, just because it becomes... It can feel like a little waste of sun sometimes. When you could be placing down more shrooms. And instead you're spending the money placing these down. Like, at that point it's fine because, you know, I'm going to be placing there next anyway. Because of where I am in terms of sun. So at that point I'm starting to not care so much, but... we push, and that was it. That's not terribly in the wrong place, but not quite where I wanted it right that second, you know? It's a little bit future-proofing there by accident, apparently. Right, there we go. Right, that's that back lane covered. I'll do that then. I want to start getting... we've come across our first problem. I need sun. You get to go at the back. And hopefully you can slow the zombie down enough. Waste some sun there doing that. I think I've got it. I think that's gonna... Yeah, there we go. Just in time. So we'll start getting our... I've got another one coming down there. I need to get... I've got more sun, please. Start getting these cactuses down for that exact reason. I've waited too long to get those up, and now it's starting to come back to bite me a little bit. Okay, but I'm doing all right. I'm still holding. See, look, there you go. That popped the balloon. And otherwise, that zombie would have flown all the way straight over the top and just made it to the other side. It would have caused its own whole set of problems when it reached the front. Hey, coins. You can go in there to fill that gap. Just so I've got the sun all the way done. I need to get that done. Right, there we go. Now we have a solid line. I'm going to start thinking about getting the planterns in. So I can just see what's going on a bit better. And then we'll get the snow peas in as well in that. And I'll do those two lanes first, just because they're the ones that are going to be obviously technically least defended. With the planterns there as well. Although maybe I can just start placing them down all the way over. It's not a terrible idea to place these down actually in the gaps while I wait. They're not going to harm anything. You need to go there rather rapidly, because you're going to be a problem otherwise. You can be turned into that so I can see what's going on down there. So I do really want you there right about now. There we go. See, the thing, once... I don't know why I've suddenly decided to really like the snow peas in this playthrough. I've like basically never used them before, ever. I kind of ignored them completely. Oh, that was the final. That wasn't... There was literally... Was there one zombie that came over with the, for the cactus to use? That's a blover. I remember the name of that one. So... The way they work is... They basically act as a replacement for the lamp. But the way they work is... Instead of like just lighting up an area, they blow the fog away for a brief period of time and then it comes back in. But they blow all of it away. It also blows away zombies with balloons. Which makes it kind of useful. I'm actually just going to get started. Come on. I couldn't have gone more forward. Oh, I could have gone another one forward than that. Okay. Okay, well, apparently I wasn't going for... Apparently you can go further forward than I thought then. I didn't think you could go that far forward at the start. Oh, am I just completely misremembering what I've been doing on the last few, like, runs? Because it's starting to feel like that. Let's do that. You're all covered. There's Zombie. Although I think he may be a little too close. So I'm going to keep... I need to place that one down. I can't have it just sat in reserve. It's too much of a waste. Oh no, I did get it in time. Okay. I guess I'm going to go for like a double layer of these at the front at the moment. Might as well. They don't say it doesn't cost you anything, so you might as well just place them down to fill all the gaps you can. And then we can get rid of them. We can just replace them with whatever later. I do need to work out if there's a hotkey for the shovel. Because they, like, this is the thing, on console, right, there's, like, button prompts for all of these. So I can just go, oh yeah, that, you know, so I can hotkey my way through it. And I don't know if that exists on PC. I say there is one for the sun button there. If I hit spacebar, it drags all the sun, it's sun magnet. It drags all the sun on the map towards me. Which is great, but, I don't know if something similar exists for that, and if it does, I have no idea what key it is. Like, it's not WASD or R, Q, E, F, none of that. So I don't know. Right, I'm going to start getting you up and running, because I feel like I'm reaching the point where I feel like you might be needed. Right, that's the full layer of sun up anyway now, so I can start not thinking about that. Get you in place. Yeah, it's always tempting to go for a third layer. See, we've discovered a problem there. Because, say, they just can't, you can't deal with them with, without the, like, the cactuses, they just don't have the, or the snow pieces. If you have, scaredy shrooms, you can deal with them. They can deal with them, well enough, but, you need something like that to deal with them. They just, there isn't enough firepower in these, at the range they have. Even with, I think, maybe with 3 of them, but you're reaching the point where they're barely going to be able to cover themselves, because they won't have the range for it. So, there we go, that's still that covered. So, one more and I've got a full setup. Because these things, I think, are standard P damage, I think. Okay, we're halfway through. It might be time to show off what the blower does. There we go. All the, okay, you're gonna be a problem. All the, yeah, so it blows the fog away, and I think that's how you catch the Yeti. Like, when you do that, there's a chance the Yeti will be there. And when you blow it all away and he's right in front of you. So it does come back relatively quickly. It's not like it's nowhere near like a permanent thing. Now I know I've got the dolphins to worry about. I need to get that middle covered quite quickly. But you can plant plants obviously in that area while it's blown back, and then there's a balloon. There it goes. You can hear them, but they're honestly so, like, a non-problem. Oh, you're going to be a problem. You're going to leap over that front one. Although, to be fair, they do get slowed down enough, I think. Yeah. They get slowed down enough, they're not horrendous a problem. But there we go. They'll take out a flower, but right, let's do that. And then what I want to do is start planting like some random lily pads down here. Because if I can do that, then I can stop them like way earlier. Argument made, fill up the pool completely with lily pads. Because that way you get that complete coverage. Am I going to get one more in for it? I am, just. Because as long as the zombies are going to chill on them as well, and obviously you can't see them, which is the downside. Because of where they are. But it's not a terrible plan, you know? Right, now the other thing is obviously you need a space to put down the blower. So you need to have like a spot that you can just place one at, which I know I've just gotten rid of a shroom there, but they're not massively useful. And this being a final wave, I'm going to give it a second for the wave to kick in, and then I can do this. Right, and then we can sort of see what's going on. So we've got, we only got the one dolphin zombie, because the other one we've dealt with. This is going to go fine then. It's going to go absolutely fine. If they're the only ones left. So I was kind of hoping to catch a Bigfoot doing this. Hey, it's a taco! But I guess fortune's not in our favour, because I think that is just chance. Or maybe it does appear on the right at the beginning. What are you going to do with a taco? You found my magic taco! I must have it. I'll give you $1,000. Yes, the taco is mine. Why did I give you so much money for a taco? Because I'm crazy! Yeah, of course you are, Dave. Take a look around my shop. You'll notice I have some new items in stock. He does! It's only one page. Now, the cattail, yep, is a lead pad one. So, yeah, they can take literally any length. They're incredibly powerful. There's a reason they cost 10,000. And then, obviously, the with Gatling Field, yeah, but we do now also have the Bloom Shroom, which is an upgrade for the Fume Shrooms. They attack rapidly, but they attack like in the 8 squares around them, so they're omnidirectional. I still want the extra slot first, because it makes life so much easier. And then cattails probably, Gatling peas are really good as well. But cattails, if you can get them decently early, they're really good. But what I'm waiting for is access to, ooh, Vase Breaker. Me and my buddy Harvey Flaxcaster used to break vases when we were bored. Well, Harvey's out of town, so you're coming with me, Harvey number 2. Break it like you mean it, Harvey. So, we click a vase, and hopefully there's not a zombie in it, right? So, as I was saying, yeah, the cactus take any lanes. What I'm hoping to get in, I'm waiting for the greenhouse to unlock in the garden, which I think might be the end of the fog stuff, because once you do that, you can start earning money properly, using the plants stuff in there. Ooh, a squash. Okay, well, we'll deal with you. I won't place you down yet until I have an idea of where the zombies are. So now I can freely destroy that lane. Nothing in that lane, nothing in that lane. So there's this lane, and I'm going to assume that lane's got something in it as well. Yeah, there we go. And this is why, and you know what? Let's just deal with you the quick way. And you. See, Vase Breaker levels are nice and fun. Because there's a bit of strategy to them. You can't, because you have to be careful. Man, you broke those vases nice and good. Broke them like the time I broke my back digging through those trash cans. Here, I bought you some more vases. Gotta be careful about breaking them too fast, though. You don't want to end up with more zombies than you can handle. Haha. I don't remember what the green ones do. I think they may be guaranteed plants. But I don't remember. Right, and then we'll break both of those. We do have a zombie down there, so we'll do that. Now we have another pea shooter, we can do that. So you do have to be a little... Ah, no, you're going to just deal with. There we go. You can go there, along with you, and you as well, why not? Cool, you can get 3 pea shooters, and then I'm just going to squish you, because... Why not? There's a... sorry, I need to get into the minigames. Alright, this should be the last of them. Break these and you'll all be done. Cool, well, let's start here. There's a pea shooter. I'm not going to place that just yet until I've gotten an idea if there's anything in this lane. See, if I placed it there, it would have been a complete waste. Oh dear, Disco Zombie. Can I... Let's do that. You can go there. You can go here. Why not? See, you've got to be quick. Oh yeah, look, see, there you go, he exploded. You've got to be quick, because obviously the seed packets do despawn. But at the same time, it's like, you know, could do worse. Now, hopefully this should be enough to deal with them, because this guy should be slowed down enough, I think. That's going to be the one thing I'm not quite sure of, because I need to break that hat. Preferably, like, now. Please. Oh, if I messed this up because I was... Oh, I might just get that if I'm lucky. Oh yeah, that'll be fine. And then I don't know if it'll end... Oh yeah, the split pea. Now, as you make it, look, it can shoot backwards and forwards. That will become important. I mean, it can be important for a couple things, like, you know, the dolphin zombies that leap over. If the because they can leap over this if you have it on lily pad, and then obviously they get shot from behind. There's also the miner zombie, which like digs underground and pops up at the back of your line and works its way the opposite direction. Which is, I assume, what's going to appear now. Yeah, there he is. But I'm going to end this episode here. Hopefully you enjoyed being back for Plants vs Zombies. As I say, daily video should be back. I'm gonna probably just record loads of Plants vs Zombies and burn through the game, or at least the first playthrough of Adventure Mode. You know, until we get to the end. Then probably do the mini games as well. I do plan on going back and do all the achievements. I don't know if I'm gonna do that all at once though, because I wouldn't want to burn out of the game and then not come back to it. I'll probably try and jump back in once I've done at least like the main playthrough to the end of the game, I'll probably try and get back into Naya. I also need to make time to do. Do you know what I will do actually? Because that makes more sense. If I finish off Leave It Alone today, after I can probably record it before the D&D session. I can finish off Leave It Alone. Get that done, and then that may end up being tomorrow's video, and then probably more plus zombies. I don't know. I'll work it out. But I will see you all in the next video. Have fun, everybody, and hopefully 2026 goes better than 2025. Although, with RAM prices and the GPU price hike that's supposedly coming, it's not looking good so far.